So the World Cup, obviously a lot went on in the North East of the World Cup. There's a continued feel-good factor about the area. Is there a kind of new pressure on you this year after that kind of event?
Well, no, I guess I'm fresh back to the club. I'm originally from the North East, and a big part of me coming back to the club is kind of buying into that community feel, a little bit in which the World Cup tapped into. We had some really positive attendances, and generally the majority of those were people from the local area. So, I'm well aware that the support is there. The first part of that is having a successful team on the pitch. That's my first objective. But there's a lot of other factors that can contribute to that. But my job is kind of stripping it back and I suppose kind of going back to the basics and the foundations of the club, and primarily that is making sure that we are successful on the pitch, and that's what I'm here to do.
There's been a move back towards part-time status, hasn't there? Is that part of stripping it back, getting back to basics?
Look, we don't really like to call it part-time. We're paid professionals. We're well-paid professionals. Whether you do other things in your part-time or spare time as well. That's not something that you'll hear from me, and generally the players and the support staff and the backroom staff are all aware of that too. We're all going to work as hard as possible to make sure that this club is successful.
It's a quite kind of wide open league this year. What's the target for 2023? What's success for 2023?
Improvement and consistency, because I think that's probably what's been lacking over the last few years. And to reflect on your first point there, this championship gets stronger and stronger every year. You look at the sides that have been promoted. We're at the home of one of them, and they went unbeaten throughout an entire campaign. And if that's not to be respected, then what is? And
changes in the playing squad this year, and how have you been in pre-season?
Yeah, relatively. As a head coach, you always kind of want more and want better. But we're always in the market for the right sort of people. But that's what they've got to be. They've got to be the right people first. And off the back of that, obviously, from a rugby league perspective, they've got to be talented. But we've got to have the right people at the club that care about the club, that kind of understand what the theme of the club is going forward from now on in. So yeah, lots to look forward to.